Hey there guys, Cozziender here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you is going to be my top 20 most memorable games. Now this is going to be my own opinion based, and this does not necessarily represent what I think of the best 20 games ever bring out. But further ado, let's get the show on the road. At number 20 on my list is PacMan. PacMan is one of those games that has been around for many years now, and is something that you cannot shrug off the nostalgia of. The basic concepts and structure of the game makes it something that anybody can come up and pick up and play, and also get an enjoyable experience without the game being too complex in any way. The game was very popular at the time and still gets played to this current day. At number 19 at my list, it is Virtual Tennis. Virtual Tennis is a bit of an oddball in this top 20, but my reasoning for putting it in here is because of my Sega Dreamcast. I picked this game up when I had my Sega Dreamcast, and it was something I struggled to put down. With its in-depth career mode and graphics being pretty advanced for its generation, it was something that I could keep going back to and playing over and over again. At number 18 on my list, it is Mario Kart Wii. With Nintendo bringing out the Wii, which brought out a new concept on how to actually play games, Mario Kart Wii seemed to be a pretty popular game for the time, and it's something that still got played to the current day, until unfortunately they're going to be shutting down the Nintendo Wii servers pretty damn soon, or maybe they already have by the time you've watched this video. But Mario Kart is something that I spent many hours on my Nintendo Wii, and it was something definitely worth picking up at the time. At number 17 on my list, it is Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Elder Scrolls brought so many new concepts into the way that I gamed, and it's something that I hadn't played much of in the past generations, being RPG. I loved RPG concepts, it's just something that I never seemed to grasp or pick up on. Elder Scrolls seemed to do that for me, and now I absolutely love RPGs, all thanks to Elder Scrolls Oblivion. At number 16 on my list, it is Portal 2. With the predecessor Portal being such a popular game, finally Portal 2 was released, and with the basic concept of a puzzle platformer, it was really hard to sometimes get your head around, but also really fun to play. It offered a much lengthier experience compared to Portal 1, and also on the PC offered the workshop system as well, so you was able to create custom levels. The game overall was a really fun experience, and also fun to play in co-op. At number 15 on my list, it is Tomb Raider, the 2013 edition. The reason why I say this is because the original Tomb Raider came out for the PlayStation 1, but the one we saw on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 made by Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix gave such more an immersive gameplay than the previous Tomb Raiders in my opinion. I was always looking and itching to find out what was going to happen next. Unfortunately, that made me complete this game within 2 to 3 days. Although they did have the multiplayer aspect, it's something that I never seemed to get serious about. Although with the single player being such an amazing game, this is the reason why it got in my top 20. And number 14, Left 4 Dead 2. I originally started playing Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox 360, and now even to this current day still play it on my PC. With all the mods that we have to support this game, and all the custom maps and noises and effects and everything else that comes with this game, what is there not to love about Left 4 Dead 2? Although Left 4 Dead 1 may be seen as the better game, Left 4 Dead 2 in my eyes seemed to open so many more opportunities in the world of PC gaming. And again, similar to Portal 2, had all of the mods and support in the world to make this game even so much more fun to play. At number 13 on my list, it is Worms. What is there not to love about Worms? The original game came out for the PlayStation 1 and is still going to this current day on the PC and console platforms. Worms again is such a simple concept, but who doesn't like the concept of shooting the hell out of each other as worms? This is a game, guys, that brings past memories, still brings current memories to people, and will also bring future memories to ourselves and children as well. At number 12 on my list, it is Gran Turismo. I have summed this one up as a series-based concept because I believe that from the PlayStation 1 upwards, Gran Turismo as a series has just got better and better. With it having such an immense amount of detail to the game, with a lot of tracks to choose from, a hell of a lot of cars to choose from, even in the current Gran Turismo game, from the past to the present cars, and even future concept cars. Again, what Gran Turismo offers as a simulator is just absolutely amazing. At number 11 on my list, it is Sonic Adventures. The reason I've chosen this one out of all the Sonic games is because it is another game that I played on my Sega Dreamcast. I believe that it offered a really good storyline, and some of the boss battles were really awesome as well. Also with the use of other characters such as Big, Amy, Knuckles and Tails. What was not to love about Sonic Adventures? Finally guys, we have reached my top 10. At the number 10 spot, it is FIFA, the entire game series. FIFA has been something that has been around for a very long time now, and dating back all the way to the Sega Mega Drive, or the Sega Genesis, is something that I have played since I have been a young child. I used to play this game when I was younger with my brothers, later on with my friends, and now even play it online as well. Going from the Sega Mega Drive, it has been at the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, jumping to the Xbox 360, and now for myself on the Xbox One. FIFA is something that still holds strong and has many fans throughout the series. At number 9 on my list, it is Runescape. Runescape opened the doors of MMOs to me. I'd never really played an MMO before playing Runescape, but the fact that I was able to play with my friends online, as well as able to trade, link up, combat and everything else with thousands of other people in a massive online multiplayer experience is something that I'd never actually experienced before, and I'm so glad I am now into MMOs, and it's all thanks to Runescape. Thanks Runescape! At number 8 on my list, it is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Although I absolutely love Brawl and cannot wait for the future release on the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, Super Smash Bros. Melee gave me an experience that I'd never had before. The fact that it had compiled nearly every single Nintendo character into one game and put it into a fighting experience really blew my mind. Although I never owned a Nintendo GameCube, I used to go and play this at my friends, and it's something we could spend many hours on. I absolutely love this freaking game. At number 7 on my list, it is Halo 3. Halo 3 is the first game out of the Halo franchise that I actually picked up and played myself. And honestly, when I got this game, I could not get enough of it. I was playing this game with my friends, whether it was online, in the campaign, or just generally messing around in custom maps. We could not get enough of this game, and this game had many years worth of gameplay out of us all. At number 6 on this list, it is Jazz Jack the Rabbit. Not many of you may have heard of this game, but it was a PC game brought out in the 90s, where you would play as a rabbit and blast your way through enemies in a side-scrolling platformer. This game was that freaking addicting that my dad ended up taking the disc off of me and breaking the disc. I'm yet to forgive him to this day. At number 5 on my list, it is Call of Duty. Though Call of Duty may not be memorable to some people for the right reasons, it is something that introduced me to the FPS series. Even though FPS have been around for a long time on the previous generations of consoles, it is never something that I showed a keen interest on. Call of Duty gave me that interest, which is a good job because many AAA platforming games now are FPSs. At number 4 on this list, it is Minecraft. And though Minecraft is still amazingly popular to this day, when I first was introduced to this game, it shocked me how much fun you can have in just a blocky sandbox universe. I have the game for the Xbox 360, for the PC, and will be later waiting for the release on the Xbox One. And honestly, every single one of them has got hours worth of game time out of me. At number 3 on my list, it is Soul Blade. Soul Blade was brought out for PlayStation 1 and again introduced me to the fighting genre. I used to play this game as a child all the time with my family and solo through the career mode. And although I was never that much good at it at the time, I'm pretty sure that the shoe will be on the other foot with my family now. At number 2 on this list, it is Pokemon. Pokemon has been around for many years and always brings me that nostalgia back to when I was back at the school, trading the cards, watching the TV anime and also playing the video games. The entire sum up of Pokemon itself was something that I hold dearly to me, even to this day, and I still believe to this day that Pokemon is going well and strong. And finally guys, what you've all been waiting for, the number 1 position in my top 20 most memorable games. At number 1, it is Crash Bandicoot. If I had to specifically pick a game out, it would be Crash Bandicoot 3. Crash Bandicoot is a much beloved Bandicoot character, as you can probably tell in the game title, that I have played for many years, and again still even play to this day. Crash Bandicoot offered a platforming experience that not any other game in my opinion could hold a candle to, and I absolutely love the franchise and wish that they would do a reboot of the franchise to this day. Hopefully we will one day see a reboot, but in the meantime, let's just hold the nostalgia close to our hearts of what Crash Bandicoot surely not just did for me, but did for everybody else who loved this little furry creature. Crash Bandicoot, we salute you. Thanks for watching this video guys. Make sure that you like this video and also comment in the section below, tell me what some of the most memorable games that you have ever played yourself. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, and I apologise if this wasn't the most detailed or best top 20 that you've ever watched, though this is my first one and hopefully we'll get better over time. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and as always, take care.